Today's video is all about increasing speed by minimizing the amount of ground cleanup you have to do. I accomplished this at two houses in this video by having two piles of debris in the front and two piles of debris in the back. I scooped the debris out of the gutters by my hands. I scraped the bottom of the gutters to get all the roof grit and dirt that sticks to them. All right. If you just use a leaf blower, you are not going to be able to get all that debris that's really compacted down at the bottom. Like if you got a lot of roof grit, you have to scrape it by your hands. So I scrape it by my hands. I carefully toss it into piles. I don't just fling it everywhere. I don't just drop it off the side of the ladder. I carefully toss it into piles, and then I'll come back and I'll blow it out I'll blow out the gutters with the leaf blower after I get all the heavy, the majority of the debris out, or the heavy, nasty debris. After that's gone, then I'll come back and blow out the little small particulates. So this is what I'm showing you. This is what the gutters look like after hand scooping. Notice that there's a little bit of debris on the roof, and then I come back, I blow off anything that's on the roof, and I blow out the little small particulates. I also blow air down the downspouts. And when I get to this first story downspout, I'll spend a little bit more time there, and I'll show you exactly what I look for to ensure that the downspouts are completely clear and not blocked. All right. You'll also notice that, yes, on this job, it was very difficult to hold the phone and operate the leaf blower and everything else. So I am not tied off on this lower roof. I was, working safely when I scooped them out, but it was just too much to deal with the harness, the lanyard, the cell phone, and the backpack blower. So just for the sake of making a video, I opted for not doing it because it is a lower pitched roof, and I am using my Cougar Paw boots. So in my opinion, it's safe, but it's not necessarily OSHA safe. Couple of things. When you're using a leaf blower, don't blow towards the house, okay? Blow away from the house whenever you can. So that's why I started in that far corner so that I wouldn't be blowing the debris towards the house. And you notice that the end of this gutter, it's not directed at the house. It is just open and it's pointed towards the woods, okay? Another thing, when you're walking on the roof, blow off the roof first. Do not ever stand on, I don't care if it's one piece of pine straw, do not ever stand on any debris that is on the roof, okay? And for the guys not flushing out the gutters with water or air afterwards, just look in this short section how much debris was not scooped out by hand. All right, here's the downspout. I'm looking over the edge. I'm looking for the grass to be moving at the full force that I'm blowing down the top of the downspout. That tells me that that sucker's clear. If air can get down it, then water can get down it. You will see here that I'm really, illustrating and bringing home the point that when there's only two piles of debris, that the ground cleanup is so fast. So I'm thinking that the front of this house took me a minute, 2 minutes to clean off the ground. We'll be able to check out the video, but I'll quit talking for a minute and let you guys just see my process. I'm just really scraping up the ground with my hands, the grass. I'm getting every little thing that I can. And same thing with the other side. Then I'll come back and blow it. And I'll feather out the edges of the grass with the leaf blower where the debris landed so that you can't tell that a big pile of debris landed there. I'll definitely blow off the driveway and the truck and everything else. This whole front of the house, it only took a minute and a half to do the ground cleanup. Here in the back on this one story, I put the trash can right below it, dropped the debris directly in. The whole second story went to one pile. Okay, this is what it looks like after I picked it up by hand. In the next clip, you're going to see what it looks like just by blowing it off with the leaf blower. I hope this is helping you guys, I'm spending a minute 2 minutes per side of the house, 3-4 minutes total on ground cleanup. And then I'm done. And the houses are looking almost next to perfect. Okay, the debris is left in a natural area, my bucket is empty, and I'm moving on to the next house. It is a super quick process. I'm not hauling, 500 gallons worth of debris, and everything else from house to house. It's just not necessary. It's not necessary to spend 15 minutes cleaning up on the ground if you don't make a mess. And that's the point that I'm making. This is what it looks like just picking it up by hand. I haven't even washed it off or blown it off yet. So, guys, I hope this is helping you out. I hope that you're getting value from these videos. I hope that I'm making a good point of just spend a little bit of time in the beginning and pay attention to where you're tossing the debris on the ground. It will definitely save you time on the cleanup side of things. Give me a thumbs up on this video if you've gotten value out of it. If you have any tips or tricks or anything like that, leave it in the comment section. If you got any questions, I'm pretty active about responding to questions. So, just interact with it, like and subscribe, and I'll keep putting out videos like this. If you got any questions, like I said, leave it, and I'll try to answer it in the comment section, and I might make another video to address it as well. All right, here's the final point that I'm going to make. Do not throw debris over top of a deck. All right, what I did is I picked up the debris, starting in the corner above my head. I actually took a step back, walked along the roof, and then tossed it in the natural area from that corner. I didn't just toss it from where from the gutter where I picked it up out of. I actually picked it up, took a step back, and walked it along the roof. That way, there's not a lot of black, nasty stuff that got all over the deck. Because if you do that, you're going to hear about it. You're going to have to wash it off. And also, the black, nasty gutter sludge, once it dries, it is a pain in the butt to wash off, even with the water hose. So, hope this helps, guys. I'll talk to you soon, and I'll see you in the next video.